styling is about marrying unsuspecting pieces and inspiring people to see fashion in a unique and different way. She pushes her boundaries by traveling around the world in a fun way and making men and women get their own personal style. She's a fashion curator, a fashion stylist, and a personal shopper. She is none other than Erika. She invites us to her home to have a look around and to have a conversation. Let's find out whether indeed she's living the life of her dreams. Let's go in. I love this place. I think it's fabulous. Hi Erika, how are you?
I'm seeing you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. That is a little gift for you.
Thank
I hope
you.
you like it.
I love it. It's my character.
Is it? I was
You got
wondering
it
what
right.
gift to give
Thank
you.
you.
You're too exotic for this world.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me over.
So,
Wow, this is utterly spectacular. I love this space. Oh my God.
thank you very
It
much.
is beautiful.
So this is the hideout for every girl who wants to shop privately or shop with their girls and have a glass of bubbles or tea. No, very exotic tea, but I'm grateful. So do you mind I put this somewhere?
Yeah, please do.
And
I hope you like it.
I love it. I love it.
glad
So
you
what do you drink? Are you ready for bubbles? It's afternoon or
It's
cocktail?
I could do some bubbles.
Okay, good. I'll
It's
serve
a
you.
beautiful day.
Just enjoy yourself.
Thank
Check
you.
out. Yeah.
Thank you. Love to come to your kitchen. Oh, it's classy and elegant. Look at how you've arranged those spices, girl. You
like
are
the
such a
spices.
perfectionist.
I am not. I just try, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
is
actually, all
beautiful.
the spices I get them from Mombasa.
You get from the Mombasa.
Yeah, I get
Nice.
my own spices because
You
I like
like
to cook.
You love to cook?
I love to cook. I
I'm
mean,
glad-
everything has to be creative, you know.
Yeah.
Eat your own, make your own, and that's how to live.
You cook for your husband or your partner?
Yeah, I do. I like to cook every cuisine. I see. I have all the cuisine books.
This is where you do your cooking. It's
Yeah.
very, very elegant. I love the neatness. I love even the roof as well. So how did you discover this place?
I actually found this. I remember when I did my first exhibition at the Zen Gardens,
Okay.
which was a fashion high tea.
Yes.
And everybody was asking me, but where's your store? I had not moved back in Kenya.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, maybe I should get a permanent place in Kenya as
Yeah.
I keep on working outside.
Yes.
And you know, this was like my fifth house. The first house I loved it, but it was over the top for my pockets.
Okay.
My man and I, because we still rent apartments
Okay.
outside the
Oh,
the
you
country.
do?
Yeah.
What travel are you?
Yeah.
Quite a bit, huh?
Yes.
Globetrotter.
No, I don't like the word trotter.
Mhm.
It sounds a bit aggressive. I think I like the word world traveler. you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the drink.
Welcome. I'll just put it here. Then be like, cheers.
Okay, cheers. Thank you. This is really nice.
Yeah.
So talk to me about this shoe. I love it. It's a boot, but then you can wear it during summer.
Yes, you can. You know, I mean, there is no rules. The only thing is about your comfort
Yeah.
and your confidence.
And your confidence.
So everything is basically collected from different parts of the world.
Okay.
Every piece has its own story,
Okay.
and I am the one who does the whole curating of every piece. Some are from the runways, and some are from stores, let's say luxury stores or boutiques. You know.
Okay.
So I do not have a preference to where I shop. I've always just shop to what I feel is beautiful.
to what your eyes, if your eyes likes it, that's it.
Yes.
Then you
Yes.
have a good eye, I must say, because I love the shoes.
Yeah.
I feel like a child in a candy store. Oh my
I like
goodness.
that. I like that.
How much would this cost me?
That is Sophia Webster, let me tell you. It goes for 452.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dollars?
Yes.
Not
I'm
shillings.
talking about dollars. So if I'm talking about when we're converting, because the conversion rate is 100,
Yeah.
so it will be 45,200.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm a curator, I'm a stylist, and
Okay.
I would say sometimes I like to redesign things. So when you
Okay.
see, there is a story in
Okay.
everything. There is a
Okay.
story of the kimono pieces,
All right.
which are basically, you know, one of my closest friends, she's Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So every piece has a story. You can see the matrushkis.
The matrushkis.
Yes. I got that while I was working in Moscow.
Okay.
I was a personal shopper because I do sometimes personal shopping
Okay.
for clients who have money, you know.
They fly you with helicopter.
I mean, when they can afford it, why not? Most of my clientele are very private, and I like it. It's kind of this. This is scary. I'm actually also
Yes.
talking outside. I
Yes.
always dealt with private people.
I just saw all these accessories
Yeah.
here.
That's
and
my signature piece.
Okay.
Scarab signatures. Most people do not know how I got to love these pieces. It's because
Okay.
I met Steven Tyler once, and I was wearing this junky piece, and you know all these security guys were there. So I was very nice, and I went to tell the security guys, "Hey, I'm from Kenya. Do you mind if I take a picture and get in to meet him close?" And you know they were cool with me, and he was like, "Juan, what are you wearing?" And I was like, "Is this Steven Tyler? Like, who's saying that to me?"
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what
amazing.
prompted me.
Okay.
And it was always the pieces, you know, like I will go to high-end events,
All
but
right.
sometimes you cannot afford every piece for every high-end event. Like in 1 week, you might have like 4. So I always had something that was a piece that was
Stand out.
speaking. Like as a standout, you don't have to break the bank, but
Okay.
always have that piece that.
Yes, that stands out.
Yes.
That makes you different.
Yes.
The piece of rugs that you put, it gives a bit of luxury into the space.
Actually, rabbit.
Yeah,
Rabbit.
rabbit.
I know there was a lot of rabbit gone into it.
Okay.
And I know that people are going to say, "Oh yeah, you know, we work for these people. We don't kill animals."
Yes.
But it's a mix.
It's a mix.
So yeah, I wouldn't call it full
Yes.
rabbit fur, but it's basically rabbit.
Oh,
It was going
nice.
to be eaten anyway.
Yeah, I like the way you put the ottoman and then you have magazines under.
That was my design.
Okay.
Like everything else you see here that is
Yes.
hanging, it's a
Yes.
design I did using the Kenyan fundis.
Kenyan food is
Yeah, so I drew for them and I was like, this is how I want this piece to look.
Okay.
And then they did it. So everything you see here that I'm placing something, it was done by the
The food is.
Yeah.
They look timeless, very exquisite.
Yeah.
And I must say, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how did you discover this space? Because I love it. You know, you get to do your work and you get to enjoy the space. And you know what I wanted to ask you is, I want each and every piece in this space.
Just break the bank.
I just break the bank, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to work so hard,
Yeah.
guys. We have to work so hard to get all these beautiful things. Don't you guys think it's amazing? I love each and every piece in this space. So talk to me about the kimono. I mean, we didn't talk much about the kimonos.
Oh,
that
the
you were afraid,
kimonos
Yeah.
are basically from Kyoto and Tokyo.
Okay.
So they are mixed. I had 2 special fabrics that have gone. They were silk.
Okay.
But everything that I'm curating,
Yeah.
it depends with the kind of clientele I'm also attracting. So
Okay.
some who are ready to, they've traveled, they're ready to spend more money.
Yes.
I bring something for them.
Okay.
I think that's one of my pieces. And if anybody knows about Issey Miyake, this is one of the collections
Okay.
from him. And he was the first one. I think it was in 1992 when
Okay.
he started doing.
So
the
is it like a
flexible-
scarf?
It's a scarf. So
Okay.
it's basically you play with it. In every different forms. So you can either be, if you're that kind of crazy person, you go that way, then you can play with the hand, so or you can be over the top like that, or it's just how I style you.
I love it.
That's one of his collections.
So you can even wear like a black outfit.
Yes.
And throw this over.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it just looks fabulous.
Exactly.
I love it. So Erika, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Kenya actually.
Okay.
I grew up in Kenya, and then People, I mean, I was like the hardworking woman. By the time of the age of 18, I was a sales lady in a furniture store.
Okay.
So like it's in Eastlands where
Yes.
my mom was like, okay, you girls, I want you to grow up, but you grow up good, you know.
All right.
So by the time when everybody was like playing around, going to college, you know,
Yes.
I was going to classes and I was working as a sales lady in furniture. That was for an Italian guy.
Okay, nice.
Yes, yes.
What
So-
did that do to you? Because there's something about when you start a job and as a salesperson, what did that do to you? Now, has that helped you who you are today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
talk
yes.
to me about that.
When you start at the age of 18, I mean, you're all confused. You know, you're all
Yes.
excited that you're receiving money,
Yes.
but you're also like you're meeting all these kind of people you've
Yes.
never met in this kind of class that I
Yes.
was living.
Yes.
So it's like two extremes. You know, you're coming from the Eastlands area, and then you come and meet all these high-end people that you're working for.
Yes.
Then I ended up working for an art person. As you can see, I love a lot of art pieces.
Yes, I see a lot of bespoke pieces, very artistic style, intricate pieces as well,
Yes,
and masterpieces. Each, let me say, in fact, your accessories are masterpieces.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely. 1 minute healthy tips brought to you by Minute Maid. Flax seeds are loaded with viscous fiber, a type of soluble fiber that absorbs water to form a gel in your gut. Studies show that soluble fiber is especially effective at slowing digestion, which could help decrease appetite and lower calorie intake to aid weight loss. Flax seeds are versatile and can be used to thicken up your morning smoothie or even mixed into water to boost your fiber intake. That is your 1 minute healthy tips brought to you by Minute Maid.